everyone, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday about 2:30 p.m. And what have I accomplished today? Nothing. Why? Because I have been getting my hair done for 5 hours. Yes, 5 hours. Although I did get my hair done last week, I only had the roots retouched last week. This week I went back for some highlights. See the highlights? Love the highlights. Highlights and a little better trim this week. Let me tell you why. The reason is because I refuse to pay $180 to get my hair done at a hair salon. It's insane. I don't have $180, especially when I have to do it every 3 months. So I go to a beauty college. Some of you may be very afraid of beauty colleges. I have been getting my hair done at a beauty college on and off since I was in high school, so I have no problem with them. I do understand that everyone at the college who is going to be touching my hair is most likely going to be a student. However, the students are very well supervised by the instructors, and if you get the right combination of student and instructor, I feel like the hairstyle can be just as well as if you go to a regular salon and pay $180. Because let me tell you, even though I went twice, I did not pay $180. Last week, the instructor I had is, she's not my favorite. She will not do color retouch and highlights at the same time. She very rightly so says you need a more advanced student to do that, and every time I go in, she just does not want to do that. You have to work very fast if you're going to do color retouch and highlights, so I do understand that. And in the long run, she's probably saving my hair. This week I go back. So last week was color retouch only. This week I go back and my favorite instructor is there. So I wish she would have been there last week. She would have saved me time and money, but she did a fabulous job on my hair today, and I have to say her plus the student that she taught to do this. So I'm very happy with my hair this week, much happier than when I left last week. Last week the haircut was a little janky, a little weird. I think that the student who did the haircut was experimenting a little bit on my hair, so I did have the ends trimmed a little bit more this week, and that's okay. I'm not very picky, and I understand they are students, and I also know that I paid $23 last week, so I'm not expecting any miracles. But this week I just had it a little trimmed a little more, and the highlights, and I love it. So that's what I've been doing for 5 hours with my Saturday. I had planned to wake up, and I actually set my alarm for 6:30. I have and still have on workout clothes so that I could jump up out of bed and go for a 6-mile run. Didn't happen. Number one, I am really just not a morning person, and I've had to train myself to even be able to get up at 7 o'clock on a regular basis. I have to be to work at 9 or 9:30, so 7 o'clock is generally my earliest. And then also, it's been so cold lately that when I woke up at 6:30, I was like, just there's no way that I want to go outside and face the cold and do a run, and it's Saturday, and Saturdays are for sleeping in, and so I slept in. So my Saturday has pretty much been a total wash. When I got home, I had to redo my hair in the hairstyle that I like. I don't know if the rest of you do that, but yes, when I go have my hair done, then I come home and I redo it. Since I was in the bathroom messing around with nothing for no reason, because I'm obviously not dressed up, I'm in an old sweatshirt, not going anywhere, but I was goofing around, so I decided to try this eyebrow. It's like an eyebrow mascara. I am too old to do that whole filling in of the eyebrows with like the solid liner, and I'm too old for that. I'm also too old for liquid liner and winged eyeliner. So I did want to try to get a little bit in with the trend and do something a little better with the eyebrows, maybe something a little darker and more solid. So I got this eyebrow mascara, and I just wanted to know what you guys thought of it, because the color is a little lighter than my actual eyebrow color. Oh, and this side is thicker. Yeah, ignore that. So the color is a little bit lighter, but because I don't usually fill it in, it just looks a lot thicker to me, and I'm hoping that it doesn't look like big caterpillars running across my forehead. So if it does, please let me know and I will throw this away. It was only $1. So I kind of think I like it though. I think it might work if I can at least get the two eyebrows to match. So that was my second beauty thing. Oh, let's do the hair. Oh, by the way, and because I had all this highlighting done today, the highlighted part is bleach. So I had to do some really deep conditioning. I swear by argan oil. If you do not use argan oil and you do any kind of treatments to your hair, you should use it. I actually have an argan oil that I leave in during the day. It works really well. Number one, when I've just had my hair processed. Number two, either before or after I blow dry. And then I also have an amazing argan oil deep conditioner. It's like a mask. So you leave it on your hair in the shower for about 5 minutes, and I'm telling you, when I get out of the shower, I'm like a new woman. My hair belongs to somebody else. It's amazing. So that's my hair secret, I guess, for now anyway. It's argan oil. It's amazing. So then after I'm like, okay, hair looks good, we got some new caterpillar eyebrows, I decided to try a different Kylie color than what I have used so far. If you remember, I got a kit of Kylie matte lipstick for $10. There are 6 colors in the kit. My favorite so far is the Dolce, which is like a cocoa brown. And then I also have been using a light pink one, which I don't know the color of. Unfortunately, it's really, really tiny on the bottom, and my eyes are really, really bad. So I don't know the color of the pink one. The one I have on right now is called Kristen. Don't know who Kristen is, but Kristen has a very loud taste. I do like it. I think it looks good on my lips, but I'm not sure where I would wear it unless I was going out. I could probably wear it to work, but my face is generally pretty muted when I go to work, so it may take a little bit of getting used to actually wear it to work, or for people to see me with this on at work. So I do like it, but it's definitely out of my comfort zone. But I am still having a lot of fun with these Kylie matte lipsticks. So that's all my beauty fashion tips for the day, probably for the month, because I am not huge on beauty, fashion, hair. I like to look good, but I am definitely not super into makeup. So that's it for me. So what have I eaten so far today? Nothing. No, I'm serious. It's like 2:30. This morning I had a muscle milk, and I went to Starbucks and got my 4 shots of espresso and combined the two. I left home with the muscle milk hot. For some reason, this muscle milk protein drink takes like 4 to 5 minutes to heat in the microwave to make it boiling. I like mine super hot boiling, so I don't know, maybe it has like a higher boiling point for some reason. I don't know why, but so I left the house with this heated super hot in a mug, went to Starbucks, asked for 4 shots of espresso, and combined the two. And that's what I've had so far today. I'm going to eat this apple right now as soon as I get off camera. And then hopefully we are going out to dinner tonight. I'm kind of craving steak because we haven't had steak for a while. So we will probably go to our favorite steak place, which is called Steak Corral. I think I did a video previously with Steak Corral, but I will insert the billboard of prices again because it's worth noting again. The prices are so amazing. I generally get a 5-ounce sirloin and a baked potato, and they have a salad bar, and then they also have a baked potato and steak bar. And you can add onions and mushrooms and peppers and steak sauces and steak relish and sour cream and chives and I will try to take a photo of the steak and baked potato bar as well. It's a really good deal. The 5-ounce sirloin and baked potato, which also comes with salad, is, I want to say, $8, somewhere thereabouts. So it's a really good deal. And I found that 5 ounces of sirloin, although I might want more, 5 ounces is definitely enough. So they also have wine by the carafe there. So for a really insane price too. Wine by the carafe, which is about 30, depending on the carafe and the restaurant, it's about 30 ounces of wine, and it is about $8. So very affordable place for us to go for dinner. We both really love it. That is my plan for dinner, which means I've only had one smart point so far for today. So my smart point total is going to be completely based on my wine total for the day, which tends to happen every weekend. So this is definitely the norm for me. I will probably go a little bit over on my smart points depending on how much wine I choose to have. However, if you remember back to a discussion I had just a few days ago, I did mention that when I drink more than 2 glasses of wine, I do tend to get more snacky and I eat junk. So I am going into this tonight knowing that if I have more than 2 glasses, I will likely be snacky tonight and I will need to watch that. So I will take you guys along for the ride. Right now I'm saying yes, I would like more than 2 glasses, and yes, I can control my snack cravings. So we'll see. My track record says otherwise, but you guys want to see living life at Lifetime? This is how I live life at Lifetime, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to go correct this other caterpillar over here because I don't like that one is really thick and the other is not. I'm going to fix the caterpillars and have an apple and maybe do something productive before we go out to dinner. I will talk with you guys later. Bye. I just put away a mountain of laundry and I'm starting to get hungry. Eddie's not ready to go to dinner yet, so I'm having this little snack of bell peppers and tomatoes. I'm going to dip in that little bit of Hatch green chili salsa for a very spicy 0 smart point snack. Gonna try and do a little more housework before we go to dinner.